Good morning, Facebook and other social media platforms. Jeremy Marquez, J Marqeting. I'm logged into the Vulcan dialer and we're going to make some cold calls. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far and a good morning on Thursday. Just a moment here while I share it a few places. Hope you guys like my backdrop, nice and serene. Got the dialer on pause, ready to rock and roll. So when I do live sessions, I just use my mobile device and have it on speakerphone. Currently making calls in the Weston area, West End, Sunrise, Florida area. Just got to go ahead and restart the dialer real quick. So I have 194 new and older expires lined up. Expireds, cancels, and withdrawals, they're all considered off market. So there's a few different systems that I favor. Right now, my favorite is RedX. They have what's called the Vortex Storm Dialer, and then Vulcan 7, and then also Mojo. There's a few others like Espresso Agent, Land Voice, but the main three are going to be RedX, Vulcan 7, and Mojo.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 95455. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 954.
Good morning to whoever just joined. My name is Jeremy Marquez, J Marqeting. Ezra, how you doing, man?
Your call has been forwarded to an auto.
So we're currently calling an canceled listing.
The person you have dialed can't.
On to the next. This one will be an expired. It expired as of this morning. It means that the listing and the contract has expired with the listing team and agent. Let's see if we can get somebody on the phone here. How's everything going with you, Ezra? Here's a link to the property so you can get an idea of the area that I'm calling in.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 954592523 is not available.
Here's the Vulcan 7 dialer.
Voicemail. Please leave me a name, number, and the time you called.
We'll go ahead and leave a manual voicemail because it's the right number.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, good morning, Melanie. This is Jeremy calling from the New Era Real Estate team. We had a few questions about 3764 Oak Ridge. We have a really good idea of why that property did not sell when it was on the market for 182 days. When you get this, could you please give me a call back or send me a text with a better time to call you? My number is going to be 954-361-5312. On to the next. Good morning, Axel. Thanks for joining. So what I do, guys, is I call homeowners and set listing appointments. I work with several top listing specialists around the country, and throughout the day I have 5 call campaigns.
Please leave your message for.
I block out a little bit of time in the morning and a little bit of time in the evening for each call campaign. So I'm a virtual inside sales assistant, or what I like to call myself is a sales assassin, a virtual inside sales assassin. I call, you close. So thanks for joining. It would mean the world to me, guys, if you can share this live stream, please, publicly or in any groups that you might have. It really would mean the world to me. Go ahead and like my business page if you can.
Please leave your message for.
If you're in real estate and have questions about what I do, comments, things like that, do so in the comments or shoot me a private message.
Please hold.
And we can talk a little bit later about details. I do have a time slot available for a new client if they wanted to delegate some prospecting to me. I usually go live about 2 to 3 times a week to be transparent and show what I do.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 954448884.
So thumbs up if you can hear me okay, Axel, or whoever's viewing. Please put some comments here in the comments box. That's what it's there for, so we can interact.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
I've been logged into the dialer since about 5:30 California time. I usually start at about 5:30.
Thanks for calling. This is George Pereira, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Good morning, George. This is Jeremy Marquez. I had a few questions about your unit you took off the market. If you can give me a call back, 954-361-5312. So again, guys, if you would like, please like or do whatever you want as far as an emotion goes.
Thanks for calling. This is George Pereira.
I put a link to my business page, J Marqeting, there in the comments if you want to check it out. It would mean the world to me if you guys shared this live stream on your timeline publicly. Or you can just be a voyeur and watch. However, interaction is a lot more fun. I also have another business page for my service. I call you close.
Not able to get to the phone right now. Please leave me with your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. The tone.
So the awesome thing about Vulcan is it allows me to click these buttons here and go back and call again if I want, like a redial. Or when I click no answer, it will automatically go to the next call. Does that make sense?
You're not able to get to the phone right now. Please leave me with your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
So since I know that the first two numbers were the sellers, I'm going to go back and try to call him again to see if he'll pick up.
Thanks for calling. This is George Pereira.
I'm going to leave a
and I'll get
voicemail
back
now.
to you as soon as possible.
Good morning, Mr. Pereira. This is Jeremy Marquez calling you from the New Era team. We had some questions about your unit 615 on Ocean Boulevard that you took off the market. Looks like it was listed there for, a little over 200 days, just over 200,000. We have a really good idea of why that property did not sell. So I'd like to talk to you and set up a time for you to meet with Colin, my team lead, so we can go into detail about what we would do differently to get it sold. Please give me a call back or send me a text message with a better time to call you. 954-361-5312. Okay guys, on to the next contact here. I'm going to stay in this campaign for about another 10 minutes and then I'll switch over to a different market. Keep this live going here for a while now. So this is an expired listing, 130,000. It's a condo or an apartment in a 55 plus community. And I know this because Vulcan provides that data from the MLS in the notes here. I'll show you guys in a minute.
Por favor, deje su mensaje.
I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. In the area, there are quite a bit of Spanish-speaking consumers that are homeowners. So let me show you how I know that here. So I don't spend too much time with research. Cold calling, that just slows you down. But if you see here, it does provide a lot of information. This all comes from the MLS, title, and tax records. So I have the MLS number, condo, the subdivision, the tax owner, the tax address. So I know if they actually live there or not. It gives us information here from the MLS listing. It gives us what's called the warp drive. So it's not always accurate, but it's usually pretty close. People living there, income, what the estimated value of the property is. But again, I usually don't go into this and do too much research when calling. It just slows you down, guys, and it gets in your head. So I suggest not using that while calling, but more so after you convert it, and that way you have some more information, or while you're talking to them, but not until they actually answer the phone, On to the next one.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough.
So this is a canceled listing, so either the seller or the broker canceled it. $1 million, so we'll see if we can get them on the phone. I'll put a link to the Zillow in the comments. It's a really nice property, actually, so hopefully we can get somebody on the phone.
You reached the voicemail of Brian Wyborg with American Vinyl. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
So, different first name, but same last name, so maybe a relative.
Hi, it's Christina. Leave a message and I'll call you back. At the tone.
And that's the right
please
person,
record
so I'm
your
going to leave a
message.
voicemail for her.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Good morning, Christina. This is Jeremy Marquez calling you from New Era Team. Calling about 1903 Southwest 132nd. Looks like that you guys had it on the market for a little over 100 days, and as of today, you canceled that listing on the MLS. So Colin, who's my team lead and boss, had a few questions and wanted to talk to you about some different strategies that he can help you with. My phone number here is 954-361-5312. 954-361-5312. Thanks. Have a good morning. Talk to you soon. On to the next call, guys. So it will automatically go through all the numbers provided. In this case, there's 5 numbers that Vulcan scrubbed from either tax or title or other sources. So out of those big 3 that I mentioned earlier, RedX, Vulcan, and Mojo, Vulcan does have the best data as far as being the most accurate. They are the most expensive as well, so keep that in mind. Good morning, Mr. Wyborg.
Yes.
Jeremy Marquez from New Era Team here at United Realty.
From where?
New Era Team. We're a different team than Michael's at United Realty. He hung up. I'm gonna call him back. Oh well, on to the next. So I'm probably one of 20, 30, 40, who knows how many agents, brokers, and assistants calling on the same information. So chances are he's probably getting a lot of calls this morning. I will call again this afternoon and tomorrow. I do a lot of follow-up if we don't get them on the phone or if we don't convert the first time. Even if they say they're not interested, sometimes it's all timing, guys. So again, if you guys are watching, looks like we have a few
Call
viewers.
has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Say hello in the chat. Don't be a stranger. Just type a little hello. Hi, Jeremy. Don't be shy. Hopefully we can get somebody on the phone here and have an actual conversation. So far, I've made almost 100 dials. That's the awesome thing about using a dialer system. More dials, more contacts, more conversations, more appointments, which, more listings. But that's not my job. My job is to convert these leads to qualified listing appointments for my clients. From there, it is their job to meet with them and get properties listed and sold, of course. My niche is calling expireds, for sale by owners, just listed. So when we have a new listing, we'll call the neighbors, or just sold. So when we sell a property, we'll call the neighbors as well.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
So the area I'm calling in, it's about 10 a.m., so mid-morning.
Mailbox belonging to 305.
And there's no right or wrong time to be calling these guys. Between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. doesn't really matter. The right time is when you call. Don't let people fool you when you say you got to call
You have reached a number that
first thing in the morning or whatever it may be, guys, because everybody has different schedules and they answer phones at different times of the day.
all circuits are busy. Please try your call again later. Announcement 8. Switch to.
Okay. So I've been in that call campaign for about an hour and a half. So that's how much I block out in the morning. What I'm going to do here is switch it up a little bit and go into a different market.
Goodbye.
Going to close out Vulcan. And what we'll do is we'll open up RedX. Vortex Dialer. And do some calls out of that campaign. Let me look at my calendar real quick. So next up is going to be my client in North Carolina. It's important to stay hydrated, guys. So I'll give you a quick view of Vortex, which is RedX's system. It's a little bit different layout. So we're subscribed to Expireds, Geo, and FSBO. This is the new stuff. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 new leads today, so we're going to start with those in the dial session. I'll walk you through it here so you guys can get a look and see how I set this up. So these are the ones I'm going to call. No disposition, so I haven't called them yet. We're going to turn that off. Okay, so we have 23 total numbers to call. So Red-X is pretty cool. They give us a little quote, which is motivational and inspirational. This one is, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. And that's by Robert Frost. Pretty good one. Hey, Shuimi. My good friend Shuimi. How are you? Shuimi! Okay, so let me pull this phone number up and pull my mobile phone out, and then we'll turn it on speakerphone and we'll get to it. How's everything going this morning, Shuimi? Without any haste or waste, let's just get to it. You guys are a tough crowd this morning. No comments, no emotions, nothing, guys. Come on now. Let's get this thing interactive. I do these lives not for me, guys, but it's for you. I really like doing it, so let's have some fun.
Your call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. You may also...
On to the next. Sometimes people answer the phone and just don't say anything. So we're going to call back. That was weird. That's okay. On to the next.
The person at extension 7.
Okay, this is going to be a good one. I can feel it. It was funny, guys, when I first started doing what I'm doing right now, like a little over 3 years ago, I started my sessions like I wonder if I'm going to talk to anybody today. I wonder if I'm going to be good at this. But now it's a matter of just how many appointments I'm going to set, how many good conversations I'm going to have. So, because it's an expected thing that as long as I'm on the dialer, I'm going to set appointments. I'm going to convert. So it's just going to happen. About every hour or so.
Hey, you've reached Lisa. I'm sorry I'm not available to.
Every hour, every 5
You have reached the
conversations
voicemail box.
will go into an appointment or a hot nurture or follow-up. This is a really nice property that I'm calling on right now. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, Adam, whoever is viewing.
Hello, you've reached the car residence and car home inspection services. Please leave your name and number, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
I'm going to leave a manual voicemail. Hey, Mr. Card, this is Jeremy calling you from the Welcome Home team here at Keller Williams Preferred. Giving you a call about 3922 Old Chapel Hill Road that you guys decided to remove from the MLS as of today. When you get this, if you can please give me a call back, that'd be great. My direct phone number is 919-283-8526. 919-283-8526. On to the next, guys. On to the next.
Hello?
Good morning, Cheryl.
I think you're the wrong number.
Ooh, I was calling for Cheryl or Ronald about 8105 Rockhind Way. Do I just have bad info?
Yep, wrong number.
Okay, have a good day. She was not a very nice woman. On to the next.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 91921511403 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
It's a breezy, chilly morning here in California. I got my sliding glass door open. It's a little breezy.
It's Carol. Just leave me a message and I will call you back as soon as I can.
It's a good number. Gonna leave a manual voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have
And I'm also
finished
gonna shoot a
recording,
text
hang up
while
or
calling.
press 1 for more options.
Hey Carol, this is Jeremy, Karen Freed's assistant here at the Welcome Home Realty team. We're part of Keller Williams Preferred, and Karen asked me to give you a call this morning. It's in regards to your property that is now no longer on the MLS. Looks like you canceled it yesterday. We had a few questions. So we also saw that it was on the market for about 70 days, and we have a good idea of why it may not have gotten sold. So when you get this, if you can give me a call back, my number here is 919-283-8526. 8526. 919-283-8526. Thank you.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to send your message with normal. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
So I dropped that voicemail, and via Google Voice, I'm going to go ahead and send her a text message too. Gotta love technology. Let me show you guys what I'm doing on my end. So Google Voice is awesome. For each account I have Google Voice number set up. So I took the number here from Vortex, copied, pasted here, and I have my sticky notes with text already set up. So my system and process is top notch, guys, and it works. Right now, on average, over a month's time, each of my clients are getting about 3 appointments every single week. Good morning, Juan. And they're all listing property, they're all selling property, and so it's a really awesome thing I got going here, and I really love what I do. So let's continue doing it. Enough talking. I'm gonna try calling Carol back now that I left a voicemail and sent her that text. We'll see if she answers now. She must be at work. That's okay. We'll try again later. Just gonna note that I sent a text in there. I have a really good feeling about that one. I don't always do this, but I'm gonna set a call back up as well in Vortex. And then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, let's cancel listing.
Please leave your message for 7044191.
So Karen, the real estate professional that I'm working for right now, she's awesome. Like, she literally is about to list over 14 properties in the next couple of days. This time of year, October, November, December, January, she does really well. She is really one of the best that I've ever worked with. She lists a lot of property, sells a lot of property, and she's just a great person and an awesome professional to work with. Straight professionalism to the T. Hope you guys don't mind the filter. I like to have a little fun when I'm doing this. Got to, right? So that last one was a for sale by owner, and when I call for sale by owners, I also send a text message just to start that process. The contact rate is always a lot higher with for sale by owners because they have their number listed and they're expecting buyers to call. So prospecting is a lot more than just cold calling. If you want to be effective in 2019 and moving forward, you have to be versatile. So calling, texting, emailing, And if you're not hitting them from all angles, guess what, guys? Somebody is. Just got a text back. So if you guys have questions, comments, want to say hello, please do so in the chat while I text here with this for sale by owner. So I just said, Neil, Karen would like to meet with you this weekend and see property in person. This is her busiest time of year. When would be a good time to meet? And we'll just leave it there, and then we'll go on to the next. And a lot of times with for sale by owners, guys, they're just not quite ready yet, and that's okay. So what we do is we just continue on with what's called follow up and nurture. On to the next call.
Hello?
Good morning. This is Jeremy, Karen Freed's assistant at the Welcome Home team, Keller Williams. Oh, she hung up. That was weird. I'm going to send her a text and then move on to the next. So I'm going to make a few more calls here, and then I'll wrap up this live session. And then have a Q&A. So if you guys have questions, please put them in the comments so I can field your questions.
Hi, this is Joe Plant with U-Haul. Please leave me your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more.
Alright guys, so give you an idea of how I work and what I do. If you hadn't watched me before, again, my name is Jeremy Marquez. My company is called J Marqeting, with a Q, not a K, Marqeting. There's a link in the comments, they're pinned. My service is called I Call, You Close More Real Estate Listings. I've been doing this full-time now for over 3 years. I really love what I do. I'm currently building out a team. We're going to be scaling out the service in 2020 to hopefully be able to service over 50 real estate agents and professionals nationwide. Right now, all of my clients are getting qualified listing appointments every single week. They're listing property, and we're helping people. So what I get to do daily is I get to help professionals, real estate professionals, help homeowners. It's an awesome thing. I've been in sales and marketing for over 20 years. I started doing this for myself about 3 years ago, and I really love it. I'm working for the comfort of my own home, or sometimes I go to a coffee shop, or wherever it is that I have a connection and a device, I can log in and make it happen. I will make sure to save this on my timeline so you guys can go back and watch the playback later on. And again, please share and like it if you guys like what I'm doing here. Please like and follow J Marqeting so you get notified of when I go live. And with that, guys, hopefully you have an awesome Thursday, and message me or send me a shout out if you guys have any questions or if there's anything that I can do to help you. Have a great day.